Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your cleaning business to six figures and beyond. Pow! So in today's video, I am going to talk about something. No money. I don't have any money. I want to start a cleaning business. I want to go from broke to rich, but I have absolutely no money. What should I do? Now, I personally got started with absolutely no money. I had no credit. I was in a one-bedroom apartment in Orlando, Florida. I remember it like it were yesterday. And I was determined 100%. I didn't want to have to work for anyone. I had a job where I had to hope I could take a lunch hour because we were doing everything all the time. It was really chaotic. The money definitely didn't equal all the energy we had to put in. And I also remember there was a young lady that took off from work and she ended up coming back months later, which made it more work for all of us. I did not like it. I don't know if you have ever been in a situation where you literally hate a job. Well, that's where I was. So if you're listening to me and you think I don't have any money, no credit, then guess what? If I could do it, you can do it. It's even easier now than it was back then. So I'm going to tell you what you can do. First, if you have anywhere from $500 to $1,000, if you don't, then you need to look at doing something to get at least $1,000. You can do Uber, DoorDash, something like that kind of hustle to get the $500 to $1,000. Once you have that, then I want you to go to a mid-sized bank, not a small one, not a large one, but a mid-sized bank in your area. If you live in the area, then you absolutely know what I consider a mid-sized bank, not like a SunTrust, or it's called Truist now, or Bank of America. No large ones, but one that may be in 5 or 6 states in your area. And let's say it's a regional bank. That's a good one. Regional, not local, but regional and not national. Most of those banks have a lot of programs that are not advertised for veterans, minority, and women businesses. What I would love for you to do is to open a savings account with that $500 or $1,000. Now, this is exactly something that I've done. It worked, and it may work for you depending on the bank. Once you open that with the $500, $1,000, you can then look at taking out a loan against your savings, a loan against your own money. And the reason why that's so important is in order to go from broke to rich in the cleaning industry, you do need some money because you have to do your LLC, which I highly recommend. You want to make sure that you have equipment, even if you go through getting it on Amazon, or if you get it in an estate sale, some type of way where the overhead isn't as much. And then you're going to need supplies. So to get started, you might need anywhere from $500 to $1,000. That's why I say if you can come up with $500 doing DoorDash, Uber. I spoke to a gentleman that did that just a couple of days ago, and now he has actually taken those $1,000, went to a regional bank, put in $1,000, and took a loan against his $1,000. And when he did that, you don't even have to leave the money in the account. The savings that you started, you don't have to do that. So now you have $2,000. And if you set your contracts up right, like I said, I teach you. My goal is to show you how to put in your contracts where you're not having to wait 30 days before you get paid. You can set your contracts up. I know when I needed money, I did not go longer than 2 weeks without getting a check. They broke it into two. If they owed me $1,000, let's say for the month, they would give me $500 in 2 weeks and another $500 at the end of the month, which gave me that cash flow, which is what you absolutely need in order to do what we're looking to do. So how to go from broke to rich in your cleaning company. The second thing I would talk about doing, because I'm going to give you like maybe 4 or 5 things you can do. So first, there's no excuse. I started out with no money. We just talked about you can go to a mid-sized bank, get a loan, put $500 to $1,000 in, get a loan against your savings account. Savings more than checking is what we want to look at doing. And they will then loan you $1,000 against your savings. You can take that savings out. You are going to have to pay a monthly fee for the money that you loaned against your money. So look to leave, have some like maybe $50 or $60 that you want to pay attention to. That's what I did. And then what you're going to do is take that money, get your supplies, your equipment, everything you need. And if you set it up correctly, you would have your first account. Now, I would not look at doing this until after I've secured an appointment walkthrough, and then I have a contract, even if it's a 30-day. I always emphasize doing a year, an annual contract. But you may not be able to get them right now to do an annual. They may want to do a 60 or 90 or maybe 30 days. That's fine. Because if you do it correctly, once you have your cleaning business, now you have gone from broke to at least some money coming in to pay that loan back. And then you can do that on several occasions where you can get the startup for your business. So now we've taken that excuse out, or the reason out of the way. And what I would also suggest that you do is to choose one horse to ride. And what I mean by that is I talk to people that are starting, and when I talk about going from broke to rich, they're everywhere. They're all everywhere. They're doing windows and carpets and floors and valet parking and parking lot and groundskeeping, all of that. That is really challenging because you're marketing to a set of different people. You need different equipment, different supplies, different cleaners, different everything. Choose one horse in the race. And once you dominate that, the sky's the limit. Literally, overnight, if you focus, you can get all of whatever it is you specialize in. All the daycares in the area, all the chiropractors in the area, all the dental offices, the post-construction cleanup, which is one of my favorite. That's what I did. But you absolutely can dominate, become a specialist, not a generalist. When you look at going to the doctor, you're looking for someone that normally, if there's something really wrong, that specializes. That's what you want. When you specialize, you get more money for your skill because you're able to really become a professional in that area. So choose one horse to ride. Now we know how to get the money. We know what we need to do to specialize. And then when you start marketing, really market to that one specialty. Market hard to dental offices. Do YouTube videos, do TikTok, do Instagram, do LinkedIn, do social media. Look to do nothing where you have to pay. Put everything in it, and I guarantee you, you will get it out. But you've got to go all in. I mean, you've got to put it all in. Once you do that, you will go from broke to rich to well over 6 figures and beyond, pow, in your cleaning business. I guarantee you will. You definitely will. But you have to put it in. You have to be focused and stay on it. So look at doing these 3 tips: how to get started, specialize, and how to market, and use social media. Just dominate it. And if you do that, you will succeed. So I look forward to seeing you again. And what I'd love for you to do is to actually come to my free masterclass where I go into all of this on what you need to do to not have to bid on any contracts. I show you what you can do for bidding and understanding the government buyers, how to network, where to find them, everything you need in one spot. You don't have to go to all these different websites. It's in one spot, and I'd love to see you there. So click to register, and until next time, be safe and take care. Bye-bye.